Welcome back to Strassenfest Live. Very happy to be joined by Andrea Hedinger, and she is our events chairman for the Strassenfest. A lot going on with events. When did you start getting ready for this year's fest as far as events are concerned, Andrea?
We start pretty much in January. We kind of start talking to some new groups that are interested in, bringing something new to the Strassenfest or kind of revamping their existing event. And so that all kind of starts in the fall, and then we really start getting all the forms in and kind of dialing down and figuring out all the details probably in early January, early February. So we actually have everything ready to go and kind of finalized by May. So it's a very year-long process, I guess you could say.
Yeah. What are some of the highlights of the events that you will have?
We have, a lot of the big events are back. The Wet Loft, obviously, is Saturday morning. That's always probably one of our biggest events. We're doing the balloon race on Friday evening. Have a couple new events. We're doing a doxy race on Saturday afternoon down at Schrader Complex. The Jasper Lions Club is putting that on, so bring your wiener dog down and you can race him at Schrader Complex. We have a lot of new art-themed events. We have some new like sand art if you bring the kids down on Saturday afternoon, kind of in conjunction with the Das Kinderspiel. We have the Big Wheeler race down there Saturday afternoon also. And then your child could do some Strassenfest themed sand art or make a Bavarian hat and different things like that. So a few new events to tie into the theme.
And I know like the food booths, the events are also run by nonprofits,
yes,
like the Wet Loft and things like that.
Yep, absolutely. It's something we're very prideful with the Strassenfest committee. Every event, if you are paying an entry fee or if it's just something you can show up and do, they're either run by a nonprofit or they benefit a nonprofit. So that's all listed in the book. So if you're interested in kind of finding your local charity group that you want to benefit this weekend, you can buy a hamburger from them, or you can participate in the Wet Loft, or whatever it may be. But all the money generated from the Strassenfest does stay locally with Du Bois County-based nonprofits.
Is the parade, is that under the event umbrella?
That is. Audrey with the Optimist, they do a fantastic job every year. So we don't really, she has a great team and they have that down pat. So they certainly take on a big piece of the Strassenfest and running a really great parade every year. So they certainly have their hands full and do a wonderful job with it.
Like when the Strassenfest is over, do you get inquiries about next year already as far as events or things?
We do. And then we have a couple people, every year they'll want to change their event or they'll go kind of do something new. That's kind of how the Arts Festival moved. We previously had that down at Old National Bank, and this year it's going to be down at the Riverwalk. So that'll be a neat kind of change of venue for that event. But that's kind of how the Doxy race came into play. We got contacted by them right after the Strassenfest last year and then kind of helped them figure out how to host an event at the Strassenfest and got everything together. So it's always exciting when we add a new one to the list.
No doubt. Any other things you want to talk about as far as events are concerned?
All the events, everything's listed. We have a couple different ways for you to find the events. Obviously, the booklets that we publish, they're around town, and you can also pick them up at the information booth on the square this weekend, jasperstrassenfest.org, our Facebook page, and then you also can download the Strassenfest app for an Apple or an Android-based product. So there's many, many ways to communicate with us this weekend.
How big is that to have the Facebook and have everything online for people that maybe can't pick up the book or don't have one?
It seems like we can hit every kind of way people communicate with publishing it and then doing the online base and then doing the app base. So it's nice. We get questions and comments all weekend long on Facebook. So it definitely makes us be able to be a little bit more reactive than trying to update our website and things like that. So we're fielding questions and comments all weekend on the Facebook page. A couple people from our team do that. So we try to get to everybody, but there's certainly a lot of them out there. So plenty of ways to find out what's going on this weekend and keep in the loop.
All right, Andrea, great job with the events. Thanks for coming by today.
Thanks, Kurt.
That's Andrea Hedinger, the events chairman at the Jasper Strassenfest. Stay tuned. When we come back, we'll meet the chairman, Derek Bear. So please keep it right here.